trenches. Ask a nigga what he benching. Triple digits, nigga, don't forget to mention. Whole hard in the trenches. Ask a nigga what he benches. Triple digits, nigga, don't forget to mention. Don't forget I got memories, dead stain the whole room if I let him bleed. Shit was dark, I let this little light of
There we go. I just said that like 30 times. Welcome back to another episode of the Trap or Die podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the administrative things out the way right quick. Twitch, if you are watching on Twitch, man, Jarian, what it do, boss? What it do, bruh? If you are watching on Twitch right now, you like the content, you like the conversations, the all that good stuff. Make sure you are following if you are not. It says the followers only chat, you know. And we appreciate all conversations, all comments and stuff like that. Anything adding to the discussion. So make sure you're following. You know what I'm saying? Show some support that way. YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube right now, and again, you like the content, same thing, same spiel. Same spiel. Make sure you like, subscribe. Obviously subscribe, man. Stay tuned. Everything that Trap or Die got going on, you won't miss any single video, any episode. Though it won't be live like it will be on Twitch. And then podcast. Same thing with the podcast. If you're listening, found yourself listening to this Trap or Die thing, and you like what we got going on, make sure you are subscribed. And if you don't mind, take two seconds out of your life, out of your day, to do a rate and review of the Trap or Die podcast. Dakota, come on, man. Can't wait till I start speaking to do that. Do you have snare in your headphones? Nah, man. Snare. Nah, not at all. I think if you were talking about the music, Dakota's really messing up the beginning of this show right now. It's my dog. She waited till I started talking and started messing with me. I don't understand the purpose. But yeah, administrative things are out the way. Jerry, man, how you feeling, man? I hope your head up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're 2 days removed from what happened on Sunday. 2 days removed from that, man, and we're on the bigger and better things, man. We're talking about Deshaun Watson. I need to trade for Deshaun Watson. Nah, don't worry. I get it. I know you're just joking. I'm just confused. My dog is over here bothering me. Nick, you here, bro? Yeah, let me go ahead and transition to the other screen. I am good, man. I'm good. Hold on, where we are. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so on the agenda today, we got 1,000 things to talk about. We got the Titans, the Cowboys, the Lions. What's going on, y'all? This is Jamal, man. And listen, this is just a reminder. If you do appreciate the content, if you do enjoy the discussions, if you enjoy the videos, all that good stuff, man, hit that subscription button. We truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it, man. We're just trying to grow out here, and support goes a long way. It's as simple as hitting that subscribe and that like button. Comment if you wish, man. Truly appreciate it. I ain't gonna hold you. Go ahead and get back to the show. See you later. The Bengals. Who else we got? Lord, a few other teams. A few other things. Let me throw these questions to the chat. And get this conversation started. Jerry, talk to me, and anybody else who do end up tuning in. True or false? I'm gonna ask you all, and I'm gonna ask these guys when everybody gets settled in. But true or false, man? Would the Lions win a game, or the Lions will not win a game before the Cardinals lose their first game? So that's a true or false. Jerry, talk to me. You got time? You know what I'm saying? Time to look at the schedules. See how these teams are going to play out, see who they got coming up. We're going to answer that ourselves in a little bit, but that's the first true or false that we're going to dive in on. So as of now, we have the two Cowboy fans in here, Rick and Nick.
It's Nick and Rick. You got to say it in reverse. Nick and Rick.
I'm about to throw Dakota out, bro. I'm about to throw her ass out. So Rick and Nick is in here. And
Nick and Rick.
Yeah, for sure. These guys are in here, and they're checking in. So I'm gonna check and see how the fellas doing, man. Nick, Rick, how y'all doing? What y'all on today? Nick,
Hey, I hope
Rick,
Eric
you
know he
on?
muted,
I'm
bro.
about to say you on mute, bro.
Oh no, I was
Idiot.
just saying what you, Nick said. But no, Rick and Nick Maul got it right. I ain't been doing too much, man. Just catching up on some last minute sports, man. Hey Nick, man, how you feel about how you feel about Dallas right now, man? As far as that, I know you've been saying the headlines with Collins coming back and shit, man. But that's kind of what I've been looking into lately, over the last 24 hours.
Well, man, I'm gonna start off with myself. I'm doing pretty good, man. Work been kicking my ass a couple weeks. That's a whole nother story though. But other than that, though, man, it's
I
Gucci.
mean, we on a podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Nah,
didn't know if
bro.
you wanted the full. Yeah, I ain't know.
Nah,
Go ahead, man.
I ain't about to go in on that now, bro. Cause these niggas tripping. Um, like I after the podcast, I probably gotta do some work tonight. But yeah,
Got
they
your ass
crazy.
working
I will tell you
overtime
this. I had to
with no
fire somebody
overtime money.
today. I had to fire somebody today because he was smoking in the workplace, bro.
Was it crack?
Then nah.
It was a vape, Nick, or he was real life hitting the J.
But he's hitting the J, bro. Hitting the J.
Speaking
Then
of, hold on.
I had to go pull cuz and be like, bro, what's going on? Heard you was gotta take you down for a drug test. He's like, first he was with it. Then I was like, he said, yeah, can I go after work? I was like, nah, bro. You gotta go right now. He was like, I ain't gonna pass. I was like, all right, man.
Hey, at least he kept it funky with you.
Yeah, but at first he wasn't because of some other things. I was like, bro, I ain't got time for this. I
He
got
tried to
shit to
play that
do.
thing off. Like, all right, let's do it. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
All
As
right.
soon as I was like, yeah, you got an hour or two, he was, and I was like, bro, he's like, I take Uber. I was like, bro, I'll give you a ride, but this got to happen right
Wait, so
now.
what happened? Let me
Now.
talk to. Y'all had seen him smoking and then said y'all got to do the drug test, or y'all had smelled it and said you got to do the drug test thing. Like how that
Nah,
happen?
so it was smelled on Friday. It smelled again on I believe like Monday.
Oh, he thought shit was
Um,
sweet.
yeah. So,
Yeah, he was
bro, what
wilding.
people do is, bro, people, you know what I'm saying, they think shit's sweet. Like, oh yeah, I passed. I did it one time. I can do it again. So the director of the jump was like, yeah, I know. I smell it. People, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, keep that shit at home. That's basically what she said.
Oh, so
Um,
essentially, I'm gonna let you finish. So essentially, it sounds like they don't care if you smoke, but
no. They care. They care. They care. You can't. It's a government building, bro. You can't smoke. But she
no, I'm
said,
not talking. Fool, I'm not talking about. You ain't let me finish. I was
go ahead.
saying, like they don't care if you smoke like on your own time, but like you can't be around the building doing that, and then that's what will prompt the drug test.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Niggas is
apparently
high. Niggas on their lunch breaks.
yeah, bro, my man, he be ducking off. And what's funny is, bro, when I went to go pull him today, he was talking about, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom quick. I'm about to go wash my hands. I was like, right, you've been in the same place for the past 2 hours, bro. What you need to wash your hands for? Finna go smoke right now? So,
Nick funny.
so basically,
Yeah.
bro, cuz had to
Gotta
go,
go to
bro, and I'm just like, bro, that shit's so stupid. You're in a government building, bro. Get your life together. So you gotta get off my shit.
Hey, Jarian, just know, Nick, while Nick is telling this story, he's had a ton of experiences with hiring slash firing, but also interviewing too. You wouldn't like some people be coming to their interviews high on cocaine, and he be knowing that shit. This is back
Come
in
on.
crack.
the days when he
They
wasn't
be
in
on
the
crack.
DMV. Yeah, bro. Oh, no, wait, was it meth? It was a drug you told us about. It wasn't weed.
Nah, I did an interview, bro, and Cuz told me that he's gonna pass his drug test. So we sent him on a drug test. This when I was working with the airports. Bro, his junk came back. He had cocaine, crack, meth,
Oh
and
yeah, I
weed in
remember
his
Nick telling
system,
the
bro.
story. Yeah, Nick said he had
I'm
everything
like,
under the
I'm
sun,
like,
boy.
I'm like, bro, cocaine leave your system in like 72 hours, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's in and
You
out.
just did this, bro. You just
Hit the
had a good
pump before you
weekend.
walked
Like, man, I'm like, come on, bro. You can't be out here trying to be around airplanes. You are high off crack. I can't do it, bro. I cannot do it.
Hey, we need you to fill in for today. You know what I'm saying? Can you come through? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got you. I gotta do this little thing right quick. This little thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up to the job.
Little bumps of cocaine right fast. Nah, bro.
Nah, that's funny as hell.
All right, so the fourth guy just checked in. You know what I'm saying? Rado.
Welcome.
I
got a story, bro. I got a story about
Rado
right
a little
too.
irritated, bro. He pulled up off the he left us out the what's the name of that junk called?
Oh yeah,
Hit fit. I forgot the name of it.
Ryan didn't shake no. Hey, Ryan shake nobody.
Pulled off on us on Hit fit after you left the gym, bro. I know. I feel like you was a little agitated about something.
Had something to do, bro.
Oh, so you couldn't even shake your man's hands because you had something to do. That's a poor excuse right now, bro. Oh,
I mean, you could tell us that. That's why I was just telling Nick. You know what I'm saying? That's the podcast for. You could tell us why if you upset at us. You know what I'm saying? That's perfect.
So you had somewhere to go. So you ain't shake our hand. You just walked out the door.
I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Maybe I missed it, but I dapped Ali and Kenny up when I walked out the door.
Yeah,
we were standing there though. You walked right past us. I was standing right there.
Yeah, I left. Yeah, I was getting on my nerves.
That's what I'm saying.
There we go. Now we're uncovering. Now we're uncovering the reasoning. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying.
This is good.
Yeah, I say I don't have no. If you upset at us, just tell it. Just tell me. Like, what it was during the workout that was blowing you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, for what it's worth, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I was just my business. I'm serious.
Right, and you know I talk shit every day. So it was me, right? I talk shit all the time.
But
we talk shit all the time. Me and you. It was me, right? It was me.
Of course.
I got under your skin, right?
Nobody gets under my skin. I was just ready to go.
What did I do though?
It don't really matter.
All I do is motivate you. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What I do?
I was ready to go.
Hey, bro, you ain't gotta be sure. You know what I'm saying? I told you. So, okay.
Right, you know I love you, right?
This is kind of wild, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? You know I love you, right?
What? There's nothing more to talk about. I was ready to go. I was tired. I was ready to go. That's all.
I know, but you said I got on your nerves.
You did.
Say that.
Right, I don't get on your nerves every day, right?
Yeah, sometimes, but not really.
Oh, but today it was the needle in the haystack.
A little combination.
Did you just say the what? What'd you say, Rick?
Needle in the haystack.
Oh,
needle in the haystack.
I thought you.
You thought he said a haystack with a needle.
No, I thought he said needle on. I thought he said needle on the haystack. I'm like, hold on, I don't even know if that's how you use that.
But it's kind of like the one that broke the camel's back.
Thank you. All right, there we go. The shorter broke the camel's back.
I see.
Okay. All right.
We go.
All right. Well,
Yeah, because what's funny is the needle in the haystack, John, that don't even go with the situation.
But yeah, I just realized that after Mual explained it the second time. My mind was elsewhere.
I was still. Are you on crack?
No. It's probably something off this backwood. I just, was trying to get off this joint.
Off the backwood.
This man Rick on crack. He sprinkled crack in his backwoods. That's what he did.
Mo, stop it.
That's what I was thinking the same thing, Mo. Same thing.
Hey.
I think what got on my nerves the most.
Oh, here we go.
Was when this nigga was like, "Come on, Mo, hurry up, let's go." I was like, okay.
Oh no! So look, Ali be acting like he don't be saying stuff, bro. But this is what happened in my mind. I heard
that's what really made me mad. I ain't gonna hold you.
At that moment, I heard Ali say wheelbarrows, and all I could think about was the shit he used to have me and Maul doing all summer long outside, walking back and forth on our hands, bro.
Rod did it.
I thought he had us
talking about the wheelbarrows.
Shut up, Nick. I thought we was doing that workout, right? So that's why as soon as he said wheelbarrows back and forth, I say, oh no, Molly, you already know what time it is. We've been doing this all summer. I'm not tripping. That's why I said it. But no, it wasn't. That's all it was. But afterwards he said he didn't say that. He was like, nah, bro, I didn't say that. We were supposed to do push-ups. I'm like, nigga, I ain't know that. I
wasn't about to argue with him, but I heard him say something about holding feet. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
I didn't hear for a fact. I didn't hear wheelbarrow or anything. But I did say holding.
I
heard him say something about holding. But either way, I don't know nothing about that. When Rick, you know what I'm saying, he said Maul come through, you know what I'm saying, I just went. I didn't really think.
Yeah, I right. And wheelbarrows, I'm not fucking around.
But what is worse though, I don't know if you're upset.
I'm not.
if you upset at that particular situation, but Eric does that to me on Trainer Tuesdays. Nigga fucking pairs with Ali, and I really don't care. I pair with Kenny. So like, for what it's worth,
It wasn't. It's not. That's not really what it was. It was like niggas was already here, but wasn't gonna be able to finish it. So
No,
it
was just that you were gonna be a harder workout for me.
I'm telling you exactly what it was.
Oh, your perception?
Niggas knew I was about to be for sure.
Which
That's
is fine.
what it seemed like.
I don't. Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not going to dispute your perception. I would say for me, that thought never crossed my mind. I just thought what I did think. For me, I'm saying that thought never crossed my mind. What I did, Nick, is hilarious. What I did think though is when Rick called me over there, that's what I thought he was thinking. I'm not throwing you under the bus, Rick. I'm just saying that's what I thought. That's why I was like, damn,
no.
Are we picking? I said, are we picking sides? Because I was just gonna go over there and just do the workout. So I wasn't. I'm not throwing you under the bus. That's just my thought when I saw that. It's like, oh damn, like we picking sides. All right, well fuck it, come on. That's what I thought.
That was my first initial thought was that Rye legs was gonna be too heavy for me to be trying to do wheelbarrows. I'm not doing wheelbarrows back and forth, and we was gonna keep stopping. So I was like, I'm not about to do it. And then Trey was going. We was either gonna keep stopping or niggas was gonna be on joke time, what have you. So I'm like, I'm not going with Trey. And then immediately I'm like, me and Maul do wheelbarrows all year long. I mean, we've been doing wheelbarrows all the time. I'm not doing it with nobody else. We've been doing them joints. Yes, it was my second thought. Was
me and Maul done wheelbarrows.
I was literally about to say right now because I'm trying to defend myself here. I was like, I did wheelbarrows with you before, so I have no issue doing the wheelbarrows with you. Like I never thought that's what I never thought that's what
yeah, the whole motivation thing that don't bother me. Like that's not getting under my skin. I already know that's whatever.
It was the last part when you thought that people kind of disrespected you.
And I was already tired, and I was blown. Like Ali was kind of blowing me a little bit, and then I was just like, "All right, whatever, gonna do this last joint." Then like when this nigga Rick was like, "Oh hell no, come on, Maul, let's go."
Hey Nick, that shit was quick too. When he finished explaining himself or something like that, snigger. I looked up, I saw Rick say, "Hey Mo."
Bro, I wasn't about to fuck around.
No, I was just saying that shit did happen. That shit did happen quick. I get it, bro. I would say this because I understand like perception is important. So I will apologize. You know, that's why I wanted to give you that moment. I know, but you frustrated. You frustrated, and it's fair to be frustrated. That's what I'm saying. It's fair to be frustrated. Sure. So I'll be cognizant of situations like that moving forward. That's why I said I want to get you out here. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it.
Frustration.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, Ryan, I want to try to be rude to you, right? I want to try to be rude to you, right?
I'm just, I figured that much, but in the moment, I
want to try to be rude to you.
You
was already at the edge for real,
for sure.
Yeah. Rick pushed him over.
Malice. There was no malice, but I'm not gonna say it didn't cross my mind at the same time. That like I know I'm gonna be here for a little while if me and Rad do this, you know, if we do this workout, you know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, as soon as I heard wheelbarrows, Ali ain't even had to finish the statement, bro. I already knew what it was.
The wild part is me and Trey ended up doing more work than we were supposed to be doing. So
y'all was doing the 15.
What y'all do wrong?
Circles. They did 15 on the.
We were doing 15 each round.
See, that would have been me and Trey. That would have been me and Trey doing 15. I'd have been blown. And then Ali would have been trying to yell at me, say some wild shit. You know, it's crazy. I only heard part of that conversation. And I thought Ali was about to ask us. I thought we did the wrong workout. And I was like, I'm not about to say that.
Fucked up.
Because
we did the ab Jones and he stopped us. He stopped us at 10. He didn't tell us we had to do 10. He stopped us. He said, all right, go the other way now. So that's when I was like, so I was like, all right, we got 10. And that's kind of where I started. So I was like, if either he told Trey 15 or he told us wrong. Either way, he probably fucked it up. And that's usually what the common denominator is for me. I was like, Ali probably fucked this up somewhere. And he's gonna blame
Ali had to get out of it.
And that's another thing.
17 times. We asked him 17 times what we was doing. We was asking him 17 times what we was doing. So I was like, yeah, I'm not even about to keep barking up that motherfucking tree. I'm going to just go ahead and let that go. I'm going to just let that go. Get this shit out the way, yo.
Yeah,
but let's get to it, man.
All right, let's get to it.
Hold up. Before we get into it, though, hold on. Since y'all said
Nick, you ain't even answer my question either, but go ahead. I'm going to let you go.
I'm going to talk about some frustration I had on Saturday night.
All right, get off your chest, bro.
I found my boy Ryan.
Jeremy talking about peanut butter and crack sandwich. Hey, bro, what?
I found my boy Ryan after.
Oh, Lord. Oh Lord.
After about 45
Talk,
minutes of
hey,
searching
explain
for my
it.
boy, bro.
Explain it, cause I hit y'all phones up on that night, bro. Talking about head to U Street. Y'all, you Nick ditched this,
Yeah.
but right tried.
Oh no. I was there. So
Man,
only reason
shut
I
I
up.
didn't talk about
tried,
U
bro.
Street. Nah,
I
Ryan.
tried.
Yeah,
No cap.
Ryan did try. I'm gonna tell you what your boy did, bro. At first I wasn't gonna pop out, and then I was like, man, fuck it, bro. I ain't been out in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do this for a minute. So like, fuck it, we out to DC, bro. I hit Ryan. Ryan's like, all right, bet I'm already out here. I'm like, bet, send me your location. He's like, I'm about to park at the church we always park at.
Well,
I'm
I don't
like,
know where
bet.
I was, man.
So I call Ryan 20 minutes later. I'm out of DC. I kind of know where the church is. So I'm like, bro, if I can get to that little one street, that little one-way jump,
Mm-hmm.
I know where Ryan. I know Ryan not far from me. I tell Ryan send me his location. I'm at the school by the church. Ryan's 16 minutes away. I'm like, ain't no way Ryan found. Ain't no he about to walk from this location all the way to U Street. If it's 16 minutes driving, it got to be like a half an hour, 45 minutes walking.
I'm gonna tell you what
Some
happened. I'm gonna tell you why I was 16 minutes from the spot.
all right. So I'm
And then I'm
like,
gonna get my
damn.
version after you, Nick, of Ryan said. Ryan's story, bro.
I pull up to the spot Ryan sends me after I asked him 3 times for his location. And I pull up to him, he's on some random street. I'm like, why is Ryan's car here, bro? It takes me another 7 minutes to figure out how to get on that street Ryan's at. So I'm going around the block. Police probably think I'm surveying the jump about to pop somebody, bro.
Hey, okay.
Oh god, bro.
So I'm going about like 4
Was you by the
times,
police
bro.
station?
So no, but the
Okay.
police were just out. They was just
All
out.
right.
So I'm pretty sure they saw me come around the
Me and
block a
Montel
couple
got
times.
caught up
I'm
at
like,
the police station. But
I'm like, bro, they think I'm about to pop somebody, waiting for somebody to come outside. Finally find
you
out how
got
to
fish
get to
bowls, Nick.
Rye.
Nobody worried about your car.
Nah, he
I
got
got
10
no
on
fish
his,
Nah,
bowls.
Nick
man.
I got
got
10.
him smacked out. Nick smacked.
Oh, he
Nick smacked.
did? Oh, my bad. I thought you still had fish
Man,
bowls.
My John been like that, bro.
that's why I thought he was
Loud
the
boy.
feds. His shit
My bad,
So I
bro.
pull
super
up, I
strict.
pull up,
You
I pull
need-
up to Ryan, and all I see is Ryan and John like this.
Hey,
Ryan and that John passed out, bro.
Hey.
I'm looking at Ryan. I pull up next to Ryan John. I
Oh my
FaceTime him.
god.
He wake up. What's up, cuz? I'm like, roll your window down, bro. This nigga, bruh, where am I at, bro? Like, I don't even know how I got here, bro. I don't even know why I'm right here.
Hey, y'all,
I'm
this
like, bro, I thought you was I thought you was at the church. He was like, bruh, I don't even know, cuz I'm fucked up. I'm about to just go home, bro. I'm like, come on, bro.
Oh god.
hey,
We
bro. Look,
already
hey,
out here.
hey, Nick.
Oh god, bro.
for what
So
it's
look,
worth.
bro.
So y'all go ahead and finish. I was just gonna say, for what it's worth, y'all, I was blown because when I woke up, Nick, I saw your text message. I'm like, well, motherfucker, this would have worked 2 hours ago, but luckily we went home 2 hours ago because that night it wasn't like it was fine. The day was fine. The night was kind of different. It was kind of the opposite. Niggas was too drunk. Put it that way. It was just
Bro.
too drunk.
Yeah.
So that night, I'm gonna give a little something. So me and Rat called me. He like, yeah, bro, what you about to do? I'm like, man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying, I might pop out. I think I'm supposed to be going to G's. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what's going on with that joint or whatever. So Rat like, well, shit, man. I'm trying to make this little move out the city. You know, Shorty trying. This little Shorty said she trying to make, about to pop out. I want to go out there joint. You know what I'm saying? What you about to do? And I'm like, shit, man. I might just go ahead and fade G's for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already saying I was gonna go there. I probably just go there. So Ryan ended up making the move or whatever. So as I'm leaving G's, that's the last time I talked to Ryan. So as I'm leaving G's, I call Ryan 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to see what's up with Ryan. Ryan answered the phone. I'm like, shit, Ryan should be getting back from the club by now. Like, Ryan hit my phone or something. So next day, Ryan called me. Ryan like, bro, you not gonna believe what happened, bro. And then he started talking about what happened with y'all. I'm like, bro, what happened? He said, man, just know, Charlie sent me the address to the club and shit. Man, I pulled up. I mean, at least I thought I was there. He was like, I mean, I was sitting in the car and she wasn't answering. So I was like, man, let me just sit here. She probably gonna hit my phone. You know what I'm saying? She gonna let me know what's good. And I'm like, all right, bet. And then he say, he like, but man, I messed around and fell asleep. And next thing I know, Nick was at my window. But I don't know how he got to my window. I'm like, bruh, you sure Nick don't got your location? He like, no, bro, I swear, bro. I don't know how he got it, bro. I'm like, bro, you was here. Bro, I was like, yeah, bro, I was too busted, bro. I was out. I was out. I was dying, so I was dying.
Hold on, what club you talking about, right?
He was about to go to something called Creole, I think.
First of all, it's like 3 different situations going at the same time, and it like the more I hate, called me. That's the more I hate the story. Now I'm tying it all together, bro.
So, I don't hear that shit, bro. This nigga called me next day.
Bro. Stop.
He called next day. Hey, bro.
Listen.
What happened last night?
Hey, bro.
I was like, bro, I blacked out, bro. I don't even remember everything, man.
Oh my God, bro. Just know, bro, I'm on campus, right? I'm on campus and I have so many people telling me what's going on for the night. I'm like, all right, bro. Either way, most of these moves are out DC.
Molly.
Just get to DC tonight, right? So Jamal and Montel say they out the city. I'm like, cool. Shorty that me and Rick know from the gym, she like, we out Creole tonight. I'm like, okay, bet. Nick say he popping out. I try to convince Nick. Nick wasn't gonna come in first. Nick coming out of DC now. All right, cool. Nick about to come out of DC. I'm hit, by the way.
You ugly, Nick.
I am hit. So,
Rap was busted.
I'm super hit, but I'm making all these plans, right? I'm making all these plans, not even realizing I don't even know what's going on, bro. I'm thinking, I tell Nick go to the church, right? Because I'm supposed to go to the church, but she sent me the address. So I put that address in my GPS and told Nick to come to the church, right? Mind you, I'm not operating on good sense right now. I tell Nick come to the church, and the next day, I don't even know how Nick has my address and pulls up on me. He tells me I sent him my location. Don't even know how that even happened. I get to whatever spot the address was at. It could not have been too far from Creole because I was looking for parking apparently. Parked the car, tried to call, see where she was at. Never got a response. So I'm like, well, I'm about to just sit in the car so somebody called me, right? Sitting in the car, I'm knocked. I don't even know how I even fell asleep. Nick top calls me. I thought Nick was the police. He pulled up. That's why I'm like, Nick car definitely smacked out with the text because he nigga scared the shit out of me, bro. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Is that the feds? The feds about to pull me over, DUI, all that. Roll the window down. Nick started talking to me. He going to barcode. He talking about putting up 100 for the section. I'm like, yeah, bro. I need to go home, bro. I don't think I'm doing any of that this evening, bro. I can't even make it.
Hey, Nick, shout out to you. You know what it sound like, bro? It sound like, what? Hey, first and foremost, Amani, what it do, boss? Hope all is well with you. Appreciate you checking in. You know what it sound like, yo? I know y'all been here for a little minute listening to these stories. I want y'all to know, Saturday, I called. No, Nick and Rod, did I call y'all? I don't remember. I don't remember.
I remember talking to you. You said y'all was out at Law Society.
Oh, so I did call y'all. Okay, all right. So I called Nick, Ryan. I called Rick. I called Nick and Ryan. They said they fucking with it. They all had different moves on their way to the city, and didn't tell us anything. I would have loved to get out of whatever building we were in, me and Montel, bro. Because me and Montel, first of all, Montel was about. I love Montel, and I don't even think it was his fault. I ain't gonna lie to you, but some youngers over his passed on him, bro. And y'all know Montel when he get turned up, bro. I said it was a wrap. He was drunk, so that's why we ended up going home. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna defend him. He didn't start it. He was just asking for Vaseline, and things went south.
He was asking the shorties for the Vaseline.
Yeah, he was asking the shorties for Vaseline. But Nick and Rye all had different moves. I called Eric twice. His phone went straight to voicemail, but apparently he talked to you motherfuckers. So I
didn't even tell you about this pep talk that Rick gave me. That really made me go out of DC.
So basically,
I wasn't gonna go.
I was basically out of the loop of everything that was going on Saturday. Clearly, as you all can tell. So I just wanted to put that out there, man. I don't really appreciate that, but I
do.
will remember this moving forward. Right, Nick.
I do
Red,
want
when opportunities pop up.
I do want to say New Impressions did not perform, and we just all had a group gathering at G's, and it wasn't a good night, but for what it's worth, I figure I sit that out there.
And
It's
Maul,
cool, 'cause
I
I
was
called you
going
like
to
at 5.
the plan. Either way, I had planned on
5?
seeing you that evening. So I was like, well, either way, when I catch up with you, the moves is going. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to be able to make them at that point. But I'm gonna see. We don't have 5 moves either. So I don't really think I got to see you every move I got because I'm figuring I'm about to catch you in the city anyway.
I'm not. I have no further comments.
Yeah, don't even give him. Don't
saying,
even give him. Don't even
I have
give him
no
that,
further
bro.
comments.
Hey, but
just saying, bro.
Nick, I ain't get a chance to give you your credit, bro. I know we ain't get into the football yet, man, but thanks again. Baccarat, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if y'all not playing Baccarat, I need all the people
bro.
that is watching this
I
shit
ain't even tell you
to
that,
play
Maul.
Baccarat.
Hey, who
Nick showed me how to play
Who all play
Baccarat in 5.
Baccarat in the chat? Who played Baccarat when y'all go to the casino?
He taught me how to play Baccarat in 5 minutes. And I made the money I need to make so that I can leave the casino.
Let me
that was
tell
my
you
first
how
time going to
blown
the
that
casino.
made me.
Oh, Rob was hot.
Because look, we supposed to be heading to the section out Silver Spring Society with Scrum, and Scrum like, yeah, everybody got put up 150. So I'm like kind of skeptical about putting it up, right? Because I'm like, man, I don't even know if I'm even gonna pay that for the night. So me and Rick in the car. He like, man, Rob, what you want?
Me too.
So I'm like, man, I guess, bro, it's whatever. It's homecoming. I'm gonna do it. Nick saying, man, I'm stopping at the casino before I go over there and try to make this money. So we pass the time. We go with Nick. Nick, 5 minutes. He come up 180, right? He like, let's go. I'm ready to go. So Rick, like, man, I'm trying to play too. So I don't gamble. So I'm in there just sitting there watching him play. Rick come up 175. Let's go, nigga. We ready to go. I'm blown, right? Because now they playing with house money. Now they got their money for the table, and I got to come out of pocket. I'm like, well, here, bro. I'm about to give one of y'all some money, bro. Go ahead and play that game one more time. They're like, nah, it's too late for that, bro. We got to go. We late. I'm like, I'm blown, right? Oh my God, I'm mad as I don't know what. But luckily, we ain't even had to pay the 150, so I was good.
Oh yeah. Niggas ended up just paying $40, young. That shit was clutch
in
the last second, but it was still a come up.
Amani said that's a game with great odds for us. I've never played it, bro. Nick been telling us for a minute. I still just stick to blackjack if I'm doing a card game. I do blackjack or craps. That's my go-to, bro. But I don't know. I don't think I'll ever understand the Baccarat thing. Maybe it's just me being lazy, trying not to understand it. But
it's probably the sweetest game out here, bro.
It's Mual, red pill, blue pill. When Nick broke that joint down to me, bro, it literally took 5 minutes. We sat there and watched 2 hands. Nick was like, bro, you literally just got to worry about the second number. That's it. It don't matter. If the number is 30, one number is 33, and the other number is 15, which number going to win? 15, because 5 is the higher than 3. That's the second number.
And here go Rick trying to teach me that joint on the way out the door. He like, just go back, do that. He trying to teach me how to play back.
Why y'all leaving?
And go right back. Why they cashing out at the cashier's joint?
Pause.
At the cashier's joint. I'm like, bro.
Nick walk up. I tell Nick I hit. I tell Nick how much he said, you doubled your money? I said, yeah. He said, bro, get up from the table. I'm like, all right, bet. Because I was about to play another hand. Nick was like, get up. I'm like, all right, bro. So I got up. Ryan was sitting at the table next. He was sitting at an empty table next to us, just sitting there at the table while I'm sitting down. Nick stepped off to go cash out. Nick come up. Nick like, I told Nick, Brian must have heard it. Nick was like, why you ain't play? He was like, man, I'm just be chilling, man, And that's when I went to the, after that, I'm like, right, I can show you how to play. You know what I'm saying? It's easy, bro. Nick made me a believer, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to the casino before I make any move. And I don't care. I'm going to just take out like $50, $60, but I turn 80 into 170. I can't. I was a happy dude.
All right.
I was a happy dude, bro.
All right,
But I told y'all, bro, the same way you come up quick, you can lose your bread.
Of course. I got my horror stories in the casino, bro, and we ain't gonna talk about them right now. Let's get into some football talk, man.
Yeah, bro.
Dallas is coming off a bye. Tennessee is coming off a beat down at the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna start with the guy who had a dub last weekend and the Tennessee Titans, man. Rye, talk to us, man. You said you had some things you want to discuss, get some things off your chest. Talk to us about that game, how the game went, and then I don't know who y'all have next, but whoever it is that y'all got next.
It's Coach Week. It's Coach Week.
Yeah. Okay. Walker Tom.
Man, That's not really what's going to
Fuck it,
happen.
Tom.
Yeah, the things I had to get off my chest, it doesn't necessarily deal with the game, but I'll address the game first before I go to that. But as far as the game, I mean, I can honestly say they played much better than I thought they would play. I mean, to be honest, I didn't go into the game thinking we'd lose, but I didn't think we would hold them to 3 points. The defensive line played out of their minds on Sunday. I mean, everybody across the board was getting pressure. We only blitzed Patrick Mahomes twice the entire game. So I think he was sacked about 6 times, and it all came from the front four. Bud Dupree sacked, fumble. Justice Simmons, Denico Autry playing ridiculous. Harold Landry, second league in sacks. I mean,
Not
and
that
the
far
offense,
away
I
from
wasn't
Chase
really
Young.
worried. I wasn't really worried about the offense because I didn't. What'd you say?
You
Ball always slide to Chase Young.
Chase Young not that far away. Only 6 sacks behind him.
Shut up, bro. But yeah,
That's
Harold,
okay, man.
second
Great
league in
game
the
for you.
sacks. I wasn't really concerned about offense. Of course, they sold out on the run. They was putting almost 10-man boxes in there trying to stop Derek on Sunday, which led to AJ Brown having a big day, 8 catches, 133 touchdown.
They put 10 people in the box, right? To stop
Go,
Derrick Henry.
honestly,
they put 10 people in the box.
Honestly, I mean, of course it's a stretch, but they definitely they sold out for the run. It was always stacked box.
List all the back.
Always. Yeah, so Derek didn't get 100. It was like 86 yards, something like that. But like I said, open up passing lanes for Tannehill. Had a great day. Only had 6 incompletions. Good day for Tannehill. Rushing touchdown too. But yeah, proud of my boys. Hell of a win on Sunday. But here's my issue. Here's where my issue is. I just don't appreciate, when you get a big dub, you like to see what people got to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm on ESPN checking out, seeing because we just had back-to-back weeks, beat the top 2 teams, in my opinion, from last year. The AFC Championship game, Bills, Chiefs, just beat both of them back-to-back weeks in 6 days. And I'm like, let me see if they're going to give us our respect on the TV. Let me just see what they say. So instead of the narrative being about the Titans coming out and having a great 2 weeks of football, it's like, well, what's wrong with the Bills? Like, are the Bills going to be all right? And, why the Chiefs so bad? Like, it just took the energy away from my team. Almost to say there's something wrong with them instead of us being, maybe we're just better than y'all today. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we're just getting better overall, but it just seems like people still have this narrative in their head that it's just the Titans. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool with me. I love the underdog. I take it all day long. But one of these days, I want my respect. What Brian say? I want my damn respect. That's what he said after that last championship. I need that.
I can respect that.
Put some respect on my team. All right, so y'all got the Colts.
I can respect that.
I got the Colts coming up next. First off, Jarian checked in saying Kansas City is broke. There's a few things going on with them, primarily with that quarterback who can't stop turning the ball over. Said the AFC is wide open this season, but the Titans do look good. But mentioning that the Chiefs, I'd assume he's talking about saying that they couldn't get pressure on the quarterback either and couldn't cover. So clearly it kind of worked out in y'all favor when y'all played them this past Sunday. So y'all have the Colts coming up. Is that a 1:00 game, 4:00 game? What that saying? What's it looking like?
I think it's a 1 o'clock game.
1:00 game
at Indianapolis.
Oh, at Indianapolis. Ooh. I think y'all are 1.2 point favorite, road favorite. Let me check. Oh yeah, I'm about to say I forgot who I was talking to. Hold on. Let me take a look.
Speaking of that, I need to figure out what game I was talking to you about, Mama.
Yeah. Oh no, the Titans are 1 point dog. Okay.
Maybe that's what I was looking at.
Okay. All right. So what do you like about your? I mean, obviously we know that you always give your team a chance every single week because you are Ryan. But what
exactly.
what gives your team a chance this week against the Indianapolis Colts? Talk to me.
Well, division opponent, I feel like, they know us, we know them. Coming into the game, we get a little more healthy on the back end, get Monty Hooker back on the secondary. I mean, if we're looking at the last matchup, we kind of dominated that whole game last time we played them in Tennessee. I mean, we coming to Indianapolis, we're wearing the icy whites, all whites. You know how to do when we pull up a nose. So, I'm looking at 7 point win or something like that. Tough game, probably, because they're gonna play at home. They tough.
I'll say Jarian is hilarious.
It's gonna be a tough game.
Because I'm sitting here thinking and we talked about this before where I pulled up to the workout. How the fuck did the Titans lose to the Jets, bro? They are the worst. They are the worst team in the NFL right now, and it's crazy because the Lions are winless, and the Jets and Jaguars are worse than them. How the hell did the Titans lose to the Jets?
There's really not an excuse that I can really give you. I mean, if I wanted to start naming excuses, we walked into that game with no receivers. I mean, we could not. They play man across the board. They couldn't be man coverage. I mean, either way, I still think we have a good enough team to beat the Jets. We just did not. When you don't come to show up and play, you will get beat on Sundays. And I felt like we walked into that game like this is the Jets, and I don't think we came out and put our foot on their neck like we needed to. We had 3 straight drives in the first half, did not punch it in, all field goals, and then they get a big play. Zach Wilson scrambles out, throws his bomb to Corey Davis, and then all hell broke loose after that. So, I mean, no excuses, but we went out there with me playing receiver, basically. So,
is this your first time this year having only 2 receivers?
Say it again.
Is this the first game both of them was out? Wasn't it? It was one more game, wasn't it? Did y'all lose that one?
They both was out.
Both was out.
I think there's only been 2 games where they both was out, and I think we only lost to. This year we lost to the Cardinals and the Jets. So yeah, we won that.
I was low key y'all wake up call because y'all done won 3 straight. Right after that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think y'all fucking around no more. No more. All right, so we got the Dallas guys in the building, man. Unfortunately, Rick and Nick like that team that resides in Arlington.
I like these introductions. I'm gonna have to do Muals.
I'm a hand. Luckily, I don't talk about my team on here. I save that for the other shows.
You really don't. I'm about to say Mual.
I only bring things up if y'all ask me questions, but I don't talk about the skins on here, man. I talk about these guys like 3 hours out of the week. I don't want to say. I'd rather y'all talk about y'all teams, but floor is y'all's. Nick and Rick, talk to us about Dallas, and y'all have the Minnesota Vikings, who's actually on the best bets game this week. So y'all the Vikings coming up next. Talk about y'all. Well, y'all had a bye week, so I guess y'all can preview the upcoming game and where y'all are with your team.
You can go ahead, Nick.
Good bye week to have. Dak is feeling better. We got the calf strain all together. He's out of the walking boot. I was down at the medical center the other day. So, talk to my boy, make sure to see how it feels. So we good on that. A couple other people that was nicked up. Everybody had a little nice week of recovery. And we get a couple guys back this week. Lyle Collins comes back, but I believe he will be not starting this week. Possibly could be moving to guard. He's been getting some work there. So we'll see what happens. 52. Somebody might get moved to center. I'll just put it like that. So we trying to figure some things out with the O-line, going into the playoffs, because that's where we're going, obviously. And then, we got the Vikings this week, Captain Kirk. I can tell you now, that's a dub. Vikings not that good to me. They all right. I don't think Dalvin Cook is playing. Madison is a good backup, but once again, he is a backup. So
I think it's a good test for y'all. I want to see what y'all do with it. I think so. Only because not because of the team, but just I think it's a good test for y'all just to see if y'all really going to keep that same consistency like y'all been playing with. I just want to see if y'all do it.
The second half of the season, man, is the season that is the part of the season I was looking forward to most. Y'all already know what I had us going at the beginning of the season, and we accomplished that. We played the way we were supposed to play against all the teams that we played the first half of the season. And with the second half, man, this is just what's going to show me what I'm going to expect when I get in the playoffs. You feel me? Because I don't know. I'm still taking baby steps with Dallas because, as you know, that we always get to the end of the season and we run into a lot of hiccups. But I want to see if we, like Ryan said, play with that same intensity throughout the rest of the season. I'm definitely glad Collins is back. He hasn't played guard since his Zeke rookie year, 2016. Yeah. So I mean, I'm excited to see him there. I know he wants to play right tackle, but I think we need the best 5 on the field, and we've been getting punished on the left. I don't think we're gonna move anybody from center, but I think Connor is about to lose his spot for the season because we've been getting punished on that left hand side. And with Collins coming back off an injury, man, I think it'd be beneficial to him and to the team with him having Tyron and forgot the boy name. I don't even know how to say his name. I'm not even about to try to do it. But our center, yeah,
Tyler
I'm
Biadasz?
excited. Yeah, him. There we go. But I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the rest of the season. I mean, he's probably gonna finish though. I mean, we don't have nobody else who can play center right now. And continuity is what we need going through the rest of the season. So, but I'm happy.
Hey.
I got us winning against the Vikings, man. I got us.
Well, look, it's gonna be a good game. Jerry said, "Don't you lose to them goddamn Kirk Cousins over there." But
I mean, that's a sneaky game, bro.
That boy is a hooper, bro.
Them guys are balling right now, man. They had a bye week 2. They actually got the 5th best offense in yards per game. I didn't even realize that looking at their numbers, the Vikings do.
Minnesota?
The middle of the pack defense. So they're not terrible on defense. They're just not really good right now. So that's interesting.
And this is gonna be a good test for our secondary as far as our corners. You know what I'm saying? I like that Diggs been getting his picks and making these plays and just being around the ball. That's a gift, bro. That we haven't had a player to be like that in a while. But I definitely like that we about to be going up against Jefferson and Thielen. So this is gonna be the test I'm looking to see. Kirk know how to throw that thing, throw the football and be specific. Yeah, this is gonna be a good game, bro. I'm excited.
All right. Well, look, let's go ahead and get into a true or false. And then one topic, and then let's get to the beat the odds. So, true or false, man. We talked about the Lions already briefly for a split second. Just understanding that I think it's a consistency if from us four. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're all under the belief that the Lions are better than two things: better than their 0-7 record, but also better than the Jaguars and the Jets. That's what I had mentioned earlier. I think do we all agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Better than the Jets for sure. Better than the Jaguars.
Okay. All right. So true or false? I'm gonna start this one with I guess I'll go with you, Nick. True or false? The Lions will not win a game before the Cardinals loses their first game.
False. I got them winning this week.
Oh, okay.
They play the fourth quarter Jalen Hurts Eagles. So I believe if it's any game to get right, bro, it's a team that can't do nothing but move the ball on garbage time. I do believe Dan Campbell, if you need a job next year, come holler at me. We get Mike McCarthy up out of there. Be quick swap.
Chill on that boy, bro.
Dan Campbell, bro, he really be having the boys play hard every week. And I mean, this Philly team, I heard there's a lot of commotion in that locker room. Fletcher Cox apparently doesn't like the system. They don't blitz enough for him, so he's not, being the factor he can be. So give me the Lions this week, bro. I don't know who the Cardinals play, but
I got the Packers tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they probably win that one. So yeah, give me the Lions winning this week.
Okay, so you got them winning this week. Okay, all right. So he says that it's false. All right, so it's false. And Rob, where you at?
So let me just get it. So it's false that the Cardinals will win before the Cardinals lose. I mean, Lions lose.
So
right?
It's basically saying the Lions will. I'm basically saying false would be the Lions will win a game before the Cardinals loses their first.
For sure, yeah, definitely. The Cardinals looking at their schedule, they got Green Bay Sunday night. They got Thursday night. Right? Yeah, Thursday night. It's a Thursday night. They got a division game with the Niners, Carolina, Seahawks. They got the Rams. I mean, looking at the Lions, I give them a shot against the Eagles and the Steelers, to be honest. So, I mean,
are they on the road against the Steelers? Okay.
Yeah, I give them a shot in that game too. I don't really have much faith in them this year. But as everybody knows, like we've talked about in past shows, like Detroit just had some tough games. I mean, they could have won a game by now. It's funny to say that 0-7.
What's his dude? Tucker had to make a fucking 67-yarder to beat him.
Yeah,
that boy disrespectful. He said he about to get some property out there. Bro.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Get some property out there, bro.
So, I mean, they're not a bad football team. Well, they're not an 0-7 team in my opinion. Everybody else playing too. So,
Jerry mentioned they got the Bears rematch too.
Tough ones.
And the Bears rematch is in like 4 weeks, so they can come up again with a second chance against the Bears, especially with Fields starting. Oh Lord, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting
And
the
versus
Niners
the
against
Browns,
Fields
bro.
this week too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Baker
Browns
Mayfield, come
too.
on, bro.
You don't like the Browns, so I get where your bias coming in. Hey,
Fuck 'em.
Rick, where you at?
I think the Lions, if they're gonna win any game, kind of like what Ryan touched on and what Nick said, it's gotta be the Eagles game, man. Just looking at the rest of their schedule. I think the Lions can pull off this game this week against the Eagles. It's the game they gotta do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions. With the Lions winning this week.
All right, so you got false. I'm gonna just say it's true. I honestly think that it has nothing to do with the Lions, because I agree they can beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They can beat the. I don't think they're good enough to beat the Steelers. But I do think they could beat the Bears. But my thing is, the Cardinals have a gauntlet coming up. For them, they have the Packers, the
So
Niners.
they got a what coming up?
A gauntlet. My bad. For them, like they can lose to the Packers, they can lose to the Niners, and they can lose to the Seahawks, assuming that Russell Wilson is back for that game. We don't know if he's gonna be back or not, but I'm assuming that in this argument, 3 out of the next 4 games is gonna be tough for them, and they're 2 division games against the Niners and the Seahawks. They're both on the road before they hit that bye week. So I don't see Detroit, like, there's no guarantee or no like over 50% where I can say that they can win a game when I say they have a chance. I'm sitting here saying, like, the way they playing while they're competing, I'm looking at like they got like no higher than 30% for most of these games, even against the Eagles. Believe it or not, I see it like the Eagles are good, man. Defensively, they're okay. Excuse me, let me clarify. The Eagles are good compared to the Lions. That's what I was trying to say. They're not a good team, okay. But they're good on defense though. I do agree with that, like from a collective standpoint. But offensively, they'll have opportunities against the Lions, and so it's like I don't know if it's going to be that sweet. They can run the ball against Detroit. I don't know, like Hurts as a passer. We don't have to go there. But I'm just saying, like it's hard, man. And Eagles is probably the best chance that I give the Lions moving forward. The Steelers and Browns, I don't see it. And then you got the Bears coming up, which I think that they'll have a better chance, close to that 30 that I was talking about, 30% opportunity to beat them. When you got Goff at quarterback, bro, although I got to give him credit for how he's being competent, he still ain't that good. Told y'all that.
Man, true.
Told y'all that.
Speaking of Russ, though, they talk about Russ probably be back. I'm thinking Russ be back in like 2 weeks. They say he already gripping footballs for real.
Yeah, see, there you go. Like that motherfucker. And they got the Seahawks in 4 weeks. So that kind of tells you, if they're saying at least 2 weeks, that kind of tells you, like, by the time, if that's the case, by the time they play the Cardinals, his hand gonna be just fine.
I wish Adams played this weekend, man. I mean, this Thursday. I definitely was going with the Packers.
Bruh.
I definitely was leaning towards Packers winning that game. Me and Mual was talking about it for a little while, but with Adams out, I'm not sure. I don't watch A-Rod play ball without some receivers for a little while. He was definitely a frustrated being. And you playing against one of the better teams in the NFL, you kind of want to be at your best, and it sucks that they can't be at their best during the time. Did they say Lazard was playing this week, or did they say he's out this week? Well, they say he activated him. He's out?
Yeah,
he out. That's two. That's both his receivers gone. So you're talking about just Tanya. You know what I'm saying? Hoping that run game gonna be hitting. So, and Carlos, like, hey, you know who come back?
Jones.
I was just about to say, and you know who come back this week, right? From the Cardinals. Been saying it for a little while, man. That team, this is about to be up for them, man. God forbid no injuries on that mob, but it's about to be up for them. Chandler Jones come back. Chandler Jones come back.
I don't know, bro. I would never.
No sense.
I know, Mo. I already know, bro. It's A-Rod, bro. It's A-Rod, man.
But I'm looking at things from the spread standpoint, so it's like I think
that's 6 a big number,
the bookies. Yeah, I'm about to say 6 is a big number, and the bookies are smart, bro. They're not gonna give A-Rod fucking 7 points, bro. You gonna have to buy that shit up. They're gonna leave it at 6. because they know better, bro. They not going unless some other news comes out where they sit somebody else or they have somebody else out. But yeah, I don't like with A-Rod, bro. They watch if that line get to 7.5, if that joint get up there, I'm taking the Packers. I'm taking it. Put it that way. They better not do that shit. They better not. All right. So let's go ahead and get to this one topic before we get to our beat the odds. So I asked the question. I thought about this, man. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the AFC. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the NFC. 4 in the NFC. So we have a total of 9 teams combined from the AFC and the NFC. They're on the outskirts, looking in to the playoff picture right now. All of these teams that I'm about to mention are either one game out of 7th place or are in 7th place. So the question I'm asking you all is, which team that's on the outskirts of the playoffs has the best chance of reaching the Super Bowl in their conference? And we're naming one team from each conference. All right. So I'll list the team names for everybody who's listening. The AFC, we have the Steelers, the Patriots, the Colts, the Chiefs, the Broncos. The NFC, we have the Vikings, Bears, Falcons, and Panthers. I was going to name some people who were like another team or two in the NFC, but all of those sorry ass teams are like they only have 2 games won. Like the NFC is just not good. So those are the teams. So I'm gonna hand this over to Rap first. Steelers, Patriots, Colts, Chiefs, Broncos, Vikings, Falcons, Bears, Panthers. Which team from each conference, which team from each conference has the best chance of making the Super Bowl?
I think the obvious choice for first of all, I don't like any of these teams. I'll tell you that right now. Any of these teams to make the Super Bowl, but just for the sake of the question, for AFC, I would say the Kansas City Chiefs, only because they got championship pedigree. The last 3 years, I don't think they've come short of the AFC Championship game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably right about that, right? The last 3 years,
last 2 years, last 2 years was the Super Bowl. Last 3, at least AFC title.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, they got that DNA, and they also have Patrick Mahomes. You know, Andy Reid calling the plays. I mean, who's to say they can't turn their season around? Just the defense is just so bad. But that would be my pick for the AFC. And NFC, man, those are some nasty teams. The Super Bowl, you said the Bears, Vikings, Panthers, and one more team you said?
Falcons.
Falcons. I mean, it's obvious.
Is it obvious?
Out of those 5, I mean, I would. I mean, I was choosing.
I guess
I would call Vikings. I mean, I would call Vikings out of that bunch. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's the better team out of the 5.
Based off what Mual said, middle of the pack. I didn't even know they were 5th in the league in offense. Middle of the pack in defense. I mean, that bodes well for a team trying to make a run at the Super Bowl, if that's what we're doing for the question. So, yeah, I guess I would have to lean towards Minnesota above all those teams. Fields that looks terrible right now. Sam Darnold looks terrible now. I got benched last week. You know, it's not really looking that well.
Yeah, I agree. For me, I'll go. Since I usually go last, I'm gonna go right quick. For me, I think the Chiefs is the obvious answer, right? For the AFC, and I think the Vikings for me is the obvious answer too. So I think what I'll do, I'm gonna stick with the Vikings. I don't think I'm gonna change that at all. But for the AFC, and we don't have to rehash. I think the only thing now I think about it for the NFC, man, Kirk Cousins, that stigma behind him is real. Like, and I've always believed it, and it's not like I like kind of swept it on the rug or turned a blind eye to it, but he struggles against better teams, man. And when the competition raises in terms of competency and strong units on defense, he'll run into some problems. So it depends on who they play in the playoffs, but just from an overall team standpoint and understanding where they are from a team standpoint, they have the best team in the NFC out of these groups to make it. AFC, I will make an argument for the Colts. The reason why I make an argument for the Colts, if I didn't choose the Chiefs was simply because I think they're starting to hit their stride. I think the best side of that team is the defense. The last couple of weeks, I've liked what I've seen from that defensive side of the ball. Now, yes, last week was raining. It was raining a lot, but for the fact that they were able to keep things under control and obviously limit the San Francisco 49ers, who had multiple opportunities to score in the end zone, limit them to field goals, was pretty impressive. So for me, it's the Colts on the defensive side of the football, but understanding that they aren't even fully healthy on the offensive side yet. And they lost people on defense too. But it's all about rallying and understanding, what type of team they are. If y'all want to get bold, the Patriots have a really good defense, but they ain't gonna make. If you gonna bet that they're gonna make it with a rookie quarterback, I don't know about that. But they are playing solid too. But I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not that bold. I'll just say the Colts if I had to make an alternative argument other than the Chiefs. So Rick, I'm gonna hand it to you. See where you at with this one.
I like hey Ryan, man, you had to cut the camera off just now, man. You know what I'm saying? He was talking some good stuff right there, man. I hope you got a chance to hear it. But as far as the AFC, with these teams, man, I'm definitely looking at the Colts. Again, the obvious answer is the Chiefs. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I again, like Mual said, bro, I just feel like Wentz starting to look a little bit more comfortable in that backfield, man. You know what I'm saying? At least as far as throwing the football, and that run game. I mean, we only got to talk about that. That boy JT, no, JT, he doing his thing. JT is a baller, bro. He's been a baller since he's been in the league, bro. He's starting to.
One more.
Don't get Ryan hyped up. Don't get Ryan hyped up.
I didn't know what he said. I didn't know what he said.
Oh, he is the best running back division, but I was going Colts. I was going Colts.
Woo! He said that.
Colts and then Vikings for sure. I mean, Vikings is just better than all these other teams, man. And I mean, I've been a believer of Kirk since he played for the Skins. Even though I know they not really a lot of fans, not really fans of him. But I like that team. I like that offense with Dalvin Cook back. And that Kirk Cousins throwing the ball, he's throwing the ball. I definitely think they'll probably have a better chance out of those 4 teams. So, walk it to them, and you like that. You feel me? That's what I'm going with.
Jarian said they should have kept Keenum. That's what he was thinking. Keenum, as in the Vikings, should have kept Keenum.
Yeah, I mean,
Keenum was. Keenum. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Right after the year, he did good too. Right? That shit crazy.
Imagine if they kept Diggs with Thielen and Jefferson.
Oh my God!
I ain't gonna lie. I think Keenum was a flash in the pan, bro. Flash in the pan. Like if you that good of a quarterback, you don't fucking lose your entire career, go 11-3 1 year, and then get back to losing. Like that's my point.
That's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like if you were good, you wouldn't necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah.
All on you, buddy.
I'm gonna go real quick. What's funny is both these teams that I think can go to the bowl, but I know they're not. I kind of built the same, which is the Colts and the Vikings, only because after week 13, you gotta be able to run the ball, play defense, bro. You know, playoffs get cold. Both of them got good running backs. Got a little stable back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock out with them. Chiefs, let me tell you something. They might not make it to the playoffs. So
I mean, I don't disagree. They might not.
Right.
I think it sucks. I think it just sucks.
Sitting there saying I agree with you, bro. What you about to say?
I just want to make. I think anybody say something wild about it, like, bro. Y'all just smack them boys. They put up 3 points, bro.
I mean, their schedule get tougher and tougher as the season goes on. So yeah, I
think the toughest part of the schedule was the first half, bro. I mean, granted, they got to play us, they got to play the Raiders, they got to play the Chargers, but I think
all the division games is going to be tough for them. Every last one.
Yeah. I mean, as far as best teams in the league, I guess that's where I was looking at it from. But I do feel a division because you know how division games be. So, Colts schedule not that tough,
bro. Vikings, first of all, this list for the NFC is trash. You should have just left them off.
Believe it or not, the Falcons are winners of 3 straight, bro. and they defense ain't that bad.
Winners, right?
You said they won 3 straight?
Kyle, and Kyle Pitts been getting off. I don't know if y'all been paying attention.
I've been waiting to watch. I need to catch me a Falcons game, bro, because I've been waiting to watch this boy. I've been waiting to watch this boy play ball.
Been getting
I need to clarify. Their defense ain't that bad in terms of yardage. I knew I wasn't tripping, but you know Matt Ryan always gonna hold shit down too. Like that motherfucker. What he got 12? He got 12.
You said they won. You said they won 3 straight.
Yeah.
No, I think he said
they played.
Oh, they won 2 straight. They won 3 out of their last 4.
Okay, yeah, they beat the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Giants. They some shit.
They some dogs, bro. I'm telling you. Like,
yeah, all right. Yeah,
hey, bro, the Jets. Hey, bro, the Jets just beat the Titans, Nick. What you talking about?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Talk
That's
to
you
me.
can't really have them in a conversation. They beat.
If we lined it up again, they probably wouldn't score, bro.
I mean, I feel like
it is going off. That's crazy.
If it was fifths, we all be drunk, right?
Told y'all, bro. Here you go. Now,
how many yards? How many yards? How many yards did Derrick Henry have against them?
Like 133.
133.
Yeah, something like that.
That's what I'm saying, man. And you know what I think Rome be trying to say, bro? Is I just don't think Tannehill can throw y'all into y'all ultimate goal, bro, which is a Super Bowl. I think that's what Rome ultimately be trying to say, bro. Like I think Tannehill plays. I think Tannehill's a very good quarterback, right? I'm not taking that away from him. I think y'all have Derrick Henry, best running back in the NFL. Y'all got 2 top 5 receivers on. Yeah. I mean, statistically, that's what Rye cares about. Rye don't care about talent. Rye care about production.
Talent.
So
you
I have time, bro.
Rye playing, Rye. Calm
down. I'm talking about what you about to say, Nick. What you about to say, Nick? Because you about to what you about to say?
Oh no, I was watching.
Who the best back in the league?
Production wise, Derrick Henry.
I want to know what he said. Who the best back in the league?
Oh, it's a couple out there, bro.
Who? No, I'm not couple. Who the best? Who the best?
Zeke.
Nah, Zeke.
You can't say Zeke right now.
Zeke not the best back, but Dalvin Cook be hooping.
Okay,
Dalvin Cook is a
go ahead.
Hooper.
Beat the odds. Beat the odds. He said Dalvin Cook. That's the first thing that came out of his mouth, bro. Come on, bro. That's
but nah, I just be feeling like I feel like Derrick Henry will do what he needs y'all to do. But I don't know if Derrick. There's been games where Derrick Henry will do good, and then you don't really see that from Tanny. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all offense is based off play action, this, that, and the third. But I've seen y'all just kind of, I feel like idle.
I just had 140 in the tub, bro.
Who's
I'm here. I'm not. Oh, you must be talking about Dalvin still.
You know my man hurt, so he missing some games.
How many carries? How many carries? Dalvin Cook had on that 140.
No matter in his healthier season, he can't outrush Derrick Henry.
How many? How many?
Hold up,
20.
Hold up.
You heard what I said? Yeah, check it.
What you say, Ryan? Hear you? What you say?
Check it.
In his healthier season, he can't outrush Derrick Henry.
Didn't Dalvin Cook lead the league in rushing?
Check it.
Never.
He didn't lead the rushing a couple years ago?
Never.
No, that wasn't a couple years ago.
Dalvin?
What was the year?
Never.
Dalvin don't even stay healthy enough to.
Kareem Hunt led the league in rushing before,
he had 1,500 last year, and he missed 2 games. Dalvin.
Hold up, bro.
He could have went for fucking. He could have went for like 1,800.
Who let Kareem Hunt lead the league in rushing, bro? That is so wild to me.
His rookie year, he got off of Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
To lead the league, though?
Nigga average 5 yards a carry on 300 carries, 1,500 yards. Dalvin is a dog. Dalvin is a goddamn dog.
Exactly.
He's just not the best.
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor right there, number 2, though.
Hey, Ryan, what I tell you about JT? I'm telling you that boy.
He a dog.
There, number 2.
That boy is
a
problem, Slim.
He just not the best.
Watching that boy play football. Huh?
He just not the best.
I'm just saying. I just wish Zeke could get.
But that's all.
But we can beat the odds. Beat the odds, though.
Beat the odds.
Beat the odds segment as always, ladies and gentlemen. We make some picks and if things sound good, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and make that play. But understand this is for sport and entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Odds are me and Nick, we gonna make the play. We gonna make the bet. Odds are. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is not us giving you advice. This is you listening to us and saying, you know what? I like what they saying right here.
Yeah, man.
I like what they saying right here.
You're calling us.
And take this.
Calling us.
Take this as counsel, not a suggestion, not a recommendation, or not a forceful decision. You know, Let's go ahead and get into it. But first and foremost, I have to say this now because you motherfuckers are getting on my goddamn nerves. This is my third time talking about this goddamn dollars. Where is the money at, bro? How we gonna keep doing this and we ain't getting the money?
My fault. Honestly, I didn't even remember. I got you. I'm sitting right now to the show.
So wait, do money go in a pot or it go like how we doing?
No, Mual won.
This money is from last week.
Hey Nick, you said you was gonna go 3-0 this weekend, didn't you, Nick?
I'm saying this past Sunday, week 7. That's what the money's for.
Okay, yeah, but all the money we had money in the pot already though.
Yeah, that was for week 5 and week 6.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So we add whatever we supposed to add to that, then that go to you.
Oh no, the only thing that we're off on is $20 for week 7. That's the only thing that's off. And then after that is done, like after y'all pay me for week 7, everything is clear. Unless y'all want to send the money for the pot. I get what you're saying, right? Unless you want to send.
I've already sent that. So the pot was already sent to you.
Right, I'm saying if y'all want to send a dub, the extra 10 that y'all send will be for this upcoming week 8.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Right,
that's what I was saying.
So this is what I'm saying. It's no money in the pot, right? After this week, it's a fresh pot.
Yeah, because he
Yes, right. Correct. So it'll be a fresh
pot. We should put bread. We should just do the end of the season, bro. Whoever got the best record end of the season.
Bro, what?
That's kind of whack.
That the whole purpose of doing this from a week to week basis was for the lunch
quick money, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody shut up, bro.
This ain't fantasy.
Trying to change the rules and shit. After we've been doing this for a whole year.
He got a spatula under his hat, bro. I think I should hold on to all the money until the end of the season. Damn.
Hey, Nick really think he's slick, bro.
Hey, Mual, take your little funky ass $10, bro.
Man, shut up and pay up.
No,
they gonna call it funky
because he money at the camera.
It's like
money at the camera.
Throw this in the camera, man. Right. Let's go, man. Y'all know what time it is, bro.
I just want some bread anyway. Shout out to Charlotte.
Hey,
shut up,
for you, bro. First half,
Charlotte, first half, baby.
First game up. Chicago Bears,
first half, nigga, bro.
3.5 road favors against the San Francisco 49ers. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it to the guy who don't make his bets at all. This is only this is his second time.
At all? I'm about to say that those statements contradict each other.
This is your second. This is your second time making bets on this show, so I'm gonna hand it to the guy, Mr. Rick. What you got on this game?
Like my third. But
we keep.
Let's see.
Oh, it is 3. My bad. I ain't see that part.
What to say? I'm gonna go. Let's see.
Oh, I gotta change it because I just looked at it. It's 4 now. That line is shot up again. So it's 4.
The line for the Bears.
The Bears and Niners. Yeah, it's 4-point favorites for the Bears. Oh, you know what's crazy? My bad.
That's why you was confused, Maul?
Yes,
when you text me about
I was
Chicago.
Like, how are they fucking favorites?
You know what's crazy? I'm sitting here and I'm like, Maul, why are you? Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm like, Maul, why did you?
So it's San Fran 4-point road favorites against the Chicago Bears. That's where I'm at.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I'm definitely.
That's why I was so confused.
San Fran, sign me up. Bro.
I got San Fran. Maul was talking to me earlier. Maul was like, hold up. Who do I got? I'm like, yeah, let me check my phone. He's like, yeah, I need to check that there real quick. But no, I got I'm with San Fran for sure. San Fran they've been playing ball, man. Chicago, I don't know what they're doing out there.
I don't know what they're doing.
They are who they thought they were.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm going with San Fran.
San Fran minus the 4.
Yeah.
San Fran minus 4. I like that. All right. Right, where you at?
Definitely going San Fran. I have no faith in the Chicago Bears offense. I mean, I had to start Justin Fields last week in my fantasy because Justin Herbert and
Baker had like 30 turnovers.
We had negative 7 points.
I feel like he couldn't stop throwing picks.
Definitely had negative 0.5 on Sunday. So I have no faith, and I'm starting the 49ers defense this week, so I'm definitely not picking my Bears.
Right, last week wasn't we just sitting on the couch, bro? And I was telling you to let Justin Fields go and pick up somebody else.
You was, but I didn't have. But the thing is, he's a starter in the league, and the
I
people
was
who
like,
are
it
on
ain't
the
nobody
bench.
else good.
I was like, there's nobody else I can pick up. I have to start him this week. There's nothing I can do.
Oh,
I tried to
there
pick
gotta
up
be somebody.
Tyrod. Tyrod come back this week, but somebody picked that nigga up, so I'm
So I
stuck
hit
with
that
nigga.
Control V, Nick.
Oh yeah.
Hit the
I would
Control
not
V.
put money on Bears. Yep. Give me Jimmy G. Unfortunately.
All right, I like to hear that.
I mean,
Picking
fortunately,
Chicago, man.
fortunately.
Go ahead, take that Chicago +4. I like that. I like where we at with that
Mm.
one, man. Look, 4-point
0-1.
4-point home dogs against the goddamn San Francisco 49ers, who should be closer to like a 2-point favorite against the goddamn Bears. I'm gonna go ahead and take that goddamn. And they don't have the same passer that Tom Brady, that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do, and Tom Brady. So I'll take Chicago's defense against Jimmy G, who is struggling right now. And yeah, go from there. All right. So now we got Philadelphia. Let me make sure my numbers right with this one too. Philadelphia is 3.5. Yep, 3.5 point road favorites against the Detroit Lions. Nick, I'm gonna hand this one to you first. Who do you got between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions?
Two bad quarterbacks in this one. Let me go ahead and get Dan Campbell and Detroit Lions. I'd take a
Alright.
money line, which I already have in play, but for this purposes, gonna have.
Gotcha.
So you know how wrong be. Any team laying 3.5 on the road, automatic loss. So yeah, go ahead, boys.
3.5, don't cover.
3.5 doesn't cover on the road. Trust me.
I've said it
Nigga, shut
1,000
up.
times.
Yeah.
I just came back in. I already know who y'all talking about, bro.
All right, so we got Nick got Detroit at home plus the 3.5. Rob, we're gonna go ahead to you. Who you got, Detroit or Philly?
I'm going Philly.
The fourth quarter bandit. I see you, bro.
Philly -3.5. Okay. All right. So Nick got 3.5 plus for Detroit, where I got -3.5. For Philly. Rick, what's going on? What you got?
Man, I want to stick to what I was saying earlier about Detroit, and I want to tell you to hit Control V, man. But at the same time, just think about how Nick said he was going to go 3-0 the last 2 weeks, and me and Nick been picking the same picks. So part of me want to go with Philadelphia, bro, but I'm gonna just go ahead and stay with my boy,
go Philly,
man.
bro. Go Philly, bro. Go Philly,
No, I'm gonna go Detroit, bro.
You going with Detroit?
I'm gonna just stay with Detroit, man. But I want to pick my last pick before Nick.
Man, this one's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a good game, Nick, that you picked. Because these are like Detroit is clearly due. But Philly, I think they're better than what they've been playing. I'm gonna just say fuck it. I'm gonna back the home team, bro. I'm gonna back the home team.
Yeah, hey, Rick. Honestly, bro, I think you should join them and pick Philly too.
Nah, Nick. I got a feeling in my heart, a little inkling, bro, that Detroit's gonna win. But I'm just studying trends, man. That's it.
All right, so here we are. Here we are, man.
I just need you to go Vikings for the last one, Nick.
We got the prime timer. We got the the number that moved again. Let me go ahead and change this.
Oh, what is it?
1.5. The number went down 0.5 point. So we got the Dallas Cowboys on the road against the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on that game.
Dallas are 1.5 point favorites on that road game. I'm gonna go ahead and hand it to who didn't start first yet? Right, I'm gonna hand it to you first. Who you got between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys?
I don't even know. You asked him. I already know who he's about to choose.
I'm going Mini.
Hey, Ryan must not be putting no. Hey, Ryan, you just gonna keep playing with your money like that? You know, Margo the floor is everything just because of you.
That's fine.
First off,
Ryan like our cult jokes.
Rick is hilarious. Like he said, I go to Floyd's every day because of you. Oh man, shout out to Floyd's, man. Y'all just need to have some rice and peas on deck all the time, please.
My man Maul was defeated when they had bro. I pull up to the parking lot, bro. Oh, as soon as I pull up, I just see Maul walking from Floyd's with his head down, bro. I roll the Yeah, but I roll the window down. I'm like, hey, Maul, bro, why you look so defeated? He's like, man, I'm like, my was wrong. He's like, man, they ain't had no peas, man. You know, right? Peas, man. I'm like, damn, but I'm be so defeated, man.
Lady came out back talking
shit.
about lady came out back. I was like, can I place my order here? Cause I was up front for like 10 minutes. Y'all ain't nobody come to the front. That's when she told me, she was like, man, these niggas, she's like, yeah, I mean, we got jerk chicken, but we ain't got the rice and peas. Do you want white rice? I said, no, I want fucking rice and peas. I don't want no goddamn white rice. All right, so where I got mini plus 1.5. I'm gonna hand this to Nick. Where you at with this one, Dallas or Minnesota?
Dallas, 1.5.
Dallas.
That's it.
-1. Both teams coming
I
off
will-
bye weeks. That's
I
gonna
do
be
want to
interesting.
say that we are.
I do want to say we don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, go ahead and say that stat again, Nick. Throw it out again, Nick.
6-0 versus on the spread all year.
Yeah,
Just know
man.
that.
Ball going to floors again.
All right,
Maul, go ahead and Maul, ask them, do they do advanced orders for you for floors?
do they?
I was out.
Travel,
don't
bro.
Don't let me gas you up, Maul.
I'm about to say stop the fucking press. Go ahead.
But yeah, Maul, you can go ahead and control V that two-tone blue, man. You already know I'm rooting for.
Y'all are not two-tone blue, bro.
Two-tone
Y'all
blue,
are
bro. We
not
got
two-tone blue.
bro. We two-tone blue, bro.
No, y'all don't.
Bro,
You have one color blue.
We have
Y'all
two
have
different
one
color
color
blues,
blue.
right?
No, y'all do
What are you
not,
talking
bro.
about? Yes, we
No,
do,
y'all
bro.
don't. No,
Bro,
y'all
our
don't,
night,
bro.
bro. What
I'm
are you
have to
talking
play
about,
the
bro?
numbers here.
We have.
Y'all do not.
Now I
Y'all
got
are
it.
not
Now I got
two-tone,
it.
bro.
Yes, we do, bro. We don't only
No,
have one
y'all
color
are
blue,
not,
right?
bruh.
Right? Have you seen our
One
white
color
jerseys,
blue.
right? Have you seen
You
our
have
white
one
colors,
color
right?
blue.
Have you seen our white
One.
jerseys, right? Have you
One,
seen our white
All right,
colored jerseys, Ryan?
can we go ahead
It's
and
light,
transition?
dark blue,
Y'all not the
bro.
real
And then we
two-tone.
got the dark blue. Yes, we are, bro.
Man,
It's
man.
okay. Maul put it down. He knew exactly what I was talking about.
Be
Dallas.
crazy as hell.
Arguing over a goddamn two-tone.
See me a man, right? That's all I got.
You don't want that.
All y'all some
You don't
shit,
want
man.
that.
How does a
All
person
y'all
keep
trash,
talking who?
bro.
Because
Maul,
I'm waiting for you to pull up.
It's not about you, Maul.
I'm
Okay.
going Dallas -1.5 on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trusting Kirk
I feel
Cousins.
so good. You know what makes me feel so good about that? Y'all ain't picked
Actually-
Philly or Minnesota.
Because they some
That
shit.
makes me.
Because
That means I'm
what are you
about to
talking
be
about,
up in
right?
the pot. That's all that means.
Right.
About
So
to
what that
be-
mean? You going 3-0, right?
Yeah.
You snapping a 3-0 this week?
You see me, don't you?
Hey, Maul,
Hey,
can
Rob,
you do me a
hey,
favor?
Rob,
Can
send
you
the
just
dubs
put?
in.
Hey, Maul, what's that
can
scripture
you just
you asked me the other day, Maul? We was
What
in the
is
gym.
that? I'm going mini. Damn, I got all dogs
You
on
said
mine.
what, Maul?
Okay.
You heard what he said?
Going
Maul,
mini.
why you switch?
Because he's stupid.
Hey, trust me, bro.
That's
Sums up here. Thumbs up here.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going mini +1.5. Going mini with.
I don't like when Maul do this, bro. I don't like this. I didn't like the way Maul said he was going Chicago, and I don't like how he said he going mini. But it's fine. Maul, can you just do me a favor and before you exit out the spreadsheet, put 3 in. Ryan said he going 3-0 because I want to see you backspace that shit next week. When we come back,
Hey.
put that shit up. Put
Hey,
3-0.
funny.
Ryan said he going 3-0,
Yeah.
and I want to watch you backspace that shit next
that's
week.
What's
funny.
gonna
Nick, what you
happen
going
when I
this
go
week?
3-0? So what happens when I go 3-0? Like, what are you gonna do then? Like, can we backspace what you got to say? Is that
Hey,
possible?
that's like, that's
I
like
guess we
saying,
can.
Put whatever you want to do. Ryan not going 3-0.
Hey, because we do
we go.
talk a lot.
Hey,
We're gonna
Ryan.
get up out of here because I know we be talking after the show too. So, but that, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be here tomorrow for the Broncos preview, watching the football team.
Broncos.
And
Broncos.
also there will be a schedule change upcoming. I'll break that down tomorrow. We ain't gotta rap about that today. So tomorrow, game day preview, and then back on Sunday with the post game
Nick is
show.
ugly,
So
bro.
y'all be safe, enjoy your evening, all that good stuff. Peace.
Whole hard in the trenches. Ask a nigga what he benches. Triple digits, nigga. Don't forget to mention. Whole hard.